back live. And so this is the 7th day of the live challenge, and I just want to read off the email that Pat Flynn sent out. Hey Kai, this is it, day 7. I can't believe how fast this week went by, and I bet you can't either. But here's what I really can't believe. How much you've changed since Monday. Think about it for a second. 7 days ago, you were probably nervous about hitting that go live button. Maybe you were worried about awkward silences or wondering who might actually show up to watch. And now, you're jumping right into the stories of the moment of you start streaming. Well, I can definitely say that from day one, it was all these minor adjustments to help fine-tune the audio and the quality of the feed. And so right now, this is actually a test with just the horizontal version. But the reason why I'm doing that is because I didn't want to focus on the mobile, but I want to show some interesting things that I can do with my mobile. And so one of the cool things that you'll see in this next scene is how I'm able to use my iPhone within distance to be recognized by the Mac Mini so that I can use it as a camera. So right now you're seeing my iPhone camera that is behind me. Let's see if I go this way. Oh, well. On the previous scene. So let me go back to the previous scene. Go this way. So right where my thumb is my iPhone, which is getting brought in as a camera source through Ecamm. And so that is right behind me. So yeah, this is one of the neat features of the Ecamm software. If you are into video production or you're looking to go live or, just looking to increase your digital real estate game, I feel like this is a great opportunity to step out of your comfort zone and learn something new. If you're a Ecamm user already, thank you for contributing to the Ecamm fam community. And I always look to learn from other Ecamm users. For those that aren't using Ecamm yet, these are like the features that you can utilize through the Ecamm software, is having a camera brought in through another source, and it can act like, I can still speak over this current scene. I can even mute myself. So there's so many different options, right? But, the whole thing with this 7-day challenge and the thing that Pat Flynn and the Ecamm community created is just to help kind of people step out of their comfort zone. And even if things need to be fine-tuned, it's still a work in progress and still able to show up anyway, because you still might find somebody that might resonate with what you're doing. And I think for a lot of people that are looking to jump in and start, if you look at my past videos, I've made a lot of, I would say mistakes, but a lot of things that I need to learn and improve. On one of the last couple of videos back, someone mentioned about the volume and the audio. So I tried to turn it up. Hopefully it's a lot better right now. And, going forward, I won't have to adjust it. But yeah, really, just wanted to say thank you to the Ecamm community. Thank you to Pat Flynn for the 7-day challenge. And one of the things that I did learn about, I guess this week, one of the biggest lessons is just to step out of your comfort zone. I think a lot of people are so worried about someone else that it prevents them from doing what they want to do. And it's nice to be considerate, but you gotta, if you want to make something happen and do something you want, you might have to do something you never did. So one of my favorite parts and moments about this challenge was really just exploring the different parts of Ecamm and just finding like the things that I have every day around me, like an old iPhone 8s, which I started on the first video, and just seeing how I can use that and incorporate that. I think a lot of times people are so worried about the newest device or the newest tool, when really to get started, you can just use with what you have initially. That's why, like, if you're really interested on like the breakdown of the most minimum setup to get started, I think that's some of the things that I've tried to show and go through is, what you need. Right now I'm using the Sony ZV1 that's going into the Camlink 4K into the CalDigit hub, which is going into the Mac Mini. But really, I got in with my iPhone 8s through NDI and Filmic Pro, the apps, right? So there's always a way, but you do need Ecamm. Ecamm is the best live and video production software that is accessible within the relative price, unless you're like a major news company and all that, media company. But like for the regular everyday person that just wants to create something, or that has clients that want to create something, this is an amazing platform. It's only 5, maybe 10 years in its stage of growth, and the things that it's able to do is immense and intense. So anyway, I think I'll end with a story on why I'm using Ecamm as a platform. In my dealing with, from people to business to government, legislators, all these different types of people, I realized that communication is a tool. And with the platforms to go live, it does provide authenticity if you can just show up and just be there to answer questions. And I know that's why people usually schedule a live in advance. I know people usually, have a night or a day that they show up so that people can show up on their live. Most times people don't randomly throw up a live and expect people to show up and engage and comment. So I know a lot of people might be watching this after the fact, which is totally cool too. There's still an engagement opportunity, for a lot of people that are, we just lost the light. So for a lot of people that are looking to get into Ecamm, I think it does provide a platform so that you can use the tools so that you can start to broadcast and communicate your message. And that is the most important thing, is your message. Everybody has a story to tell. Everybody has something to share. And some people are not in place to. And so, you could be that conduit to help other people tell their story, or help people to figure out how to go live as well, and how people can step their video production game up, and how people can not rely on someone else or other sources. They can do this on their own by themselves. So yeah, that's really why I wanted to share, this experience about going live, and, thank, the Ecamm community, Ecamm fam, the Pat Flynn and the 7-day challenge for creating the opportunity. I mean, everybody can step in and do their own challenge at any time, but I really think that, given the opportunity, people can jump in. So if you need someone to jump in the challenge, I'm doing, testing, obviously, with all these different lives. And if there's something that you want to see, I'll probably just keep testing going forward and keep playing with the platform as I, develop what I like and what I don't like. Because there's a lot of AI stuff that I think is cool, but a lot of AI design stuff that I prefer not to see. So, if I'm designing a flyer, if I'm designing a flyer media reel video promotion, I really like to keep it almost as natural and organic and authentic as possible, with touch and splashes of whatever the information is. And without getting too deep into it, if I was setting up a flyer for an event, it would probably have, some look of the location, because it helps to build recognition with the location prior to the event. So there's a lot of other things that go into how I operate and how I would design something. So, maybe we'll get into more of that into the future. Maybe not. Who knows where this will go, but it's all a work in progress, and it's all continue to test. So, but yeah, I just want to thank everybody that has jumped on, that made a comment on the previous lives or videos, and anyone that sees us in the future that, that this might resonate with. Hopefully so, because I feel like now that I have this momentum, I probably might do some continued lives, and I might schedule it out. So if you're not following me on my IG yet, follow me there, KAI_3.0, not 0, right? So same as this channel currently right now. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys all for showing up. This has been a great 7-day challenge. It did go by really quick. Looking back on the last 7 days, the first day, it was, it started rough. I'm glad I can laugh at myself. Hopefully you're laughing with me, but yeah, it was really rough. But I know it needed to get done, and I think we all need to kind of go through the practice of being comfortable, being uncomfortable. And, that's a whole new story and new chapter. Because I do have a vlog series coming. So on the 27th, we as in us, launching a vlog series. So episode 1 drops on the 27th. So if you are watching this probably on YouTube, then go check it out, because it is dropping, and it'd be awesome because this is the vlog journey. So we're going to have a whole series of vlogs coming, probably weekly. I mean, I'd like to build some consistency. So maybe we'll do a live at least every week to talk about the vlog. Maybe we'll try to jump on more lives as we get all this figured out. But anyway, gotta run. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. And I'll just go through this last slide real quick just to show the capabilities of Ecamm software. I mean, what an amazing software that has this. So thank you guys. Leave a comment what you like, what you don't like, what you think I can improve on, and what you want to see going forward. So awesome. Thank you.